Okay, so I've opened up PowerPoint, and then I'm going to open up the presentation that they started. Always enable editing. Just looking at it, it's horribly plain. If you glance at the question, I'll get rid of this picture I used to download. As usual, it says make sure the presentation is clear, easy to read, and has no errors. I just use that as a poke in the right direction to just try and make it look half decent, really. So I always look in these designs, because you know it's little effort and you can make it look alright. So there's one. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. So I'm going to click on home. The font's terrible. So right clicking on it, I could change it like that. Or I might just copy it, delete the whole text box, and then use the title box from the design template. Again, go to that. Oops, what it said. Open date. Control and Z is what I use to undo. But obviously there's an undo button at the top left as well. So I might copy that. Get rid of that, which I don't like. Paste it in here. And again, copy. Still, this text is horrible. So I might cut it. In slide layout, you can usually change things. There you were. Try another one. I'll just put it straight underneath open day, I think. Paste it in there. Much better. Okay. It's always a good idea to fiddle around until things look half good, because there will be marks for that. These bullet points don't really work very well. I'm going to get rid of the space in between, because when you do bullet points it adds that anyway. Highlight those. Undo the bullets and then bring them back again, which makes them look better. Bring in the side of that so you can see it all. Proofread it. Right click on the spelling mistakes, sort those out. I'd like classrooms to fit on the same line, I think, so I'm just going to stretch that a little bit. And then I kind of want those spaced out, so I'm highlighting them and then right clicking and see whether I can add space under paragraph, which will be in there. Obviously you don't have to do this, but I think a certain amount of attention to detail is good. And probably a bit OTT, but it's just my way really. And you're probably thinking, why didn't you just press enter twice? And maybe I could have done that. Now I'm going to, because I think it should be, please feel free to do each of these. I'm going to just fiddle with this a bit. The point I'm making is just feel free to do whatever you want. I'm pressing tab to move those bullets out another level. Okay, now I can cope with that. It doesn't annoy me. So hopefully, oh, maybe it does a bit. Look for some consistency with the capitalization. And now I'm fairly happy. I'll just move it off a bit. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's like a title, so I'm going to stick it in there in the middle a bit. Make it a bit. Now, I've done all that without really even reading what I have to do, just because I feel like you should always try and have some attention to detail. Okay, download the files you've been given, done. Insert the sound file and the image into a new slide. I'll move back. Often I copy slides, duplicate them, and then just change them afterwards, and that means everything else is in the same place. Delete that. Now, you might not have inserted a sound into a PowerPoint slide before, doesn't matter, you'll be able to find it. Hopefully you'll look in the Insert tab fairly quickly, and if you look across there, you'll see audio. And if I downloaded the audio file properly, it would be there, so I will just pop back to the thing and redo that back in a sec. Okay, so I have to open up the sample test in Google Chrome instead of Internet Explorer, and then the audio downloaded okay. Google Chrome's a free web browser, which many people, including me, think is a bit better than Internet Explorer. So there's my sound file. I'll just plonk it there, and it'll play when this slide plays. You can change the settings by right-clicking on it, but they don't tell you to, so I'm not going to. So a lot of people will never have inserted an audio file before, but people always seem to work it out. Insert audio, and that works. Just look back at tasks. Draw speech bubble call out for each child in the image with the text. I add the image, which is easy. Insert picture, and then find it. And then the wrong folder, as you can see. There's my little axolotl. That's all we want. Always use the corner handles to resize. Might make them a bit big then. And it asks us to do call out. So insert. It's actually in shapes, but it might take you a while to find it, but call outs are hidden down here. I've done it quite wide because there's quite a lot of text to put in there. And this yellow thing is where the thing's supposed to go to the person's mouth. Now, I'll be honest here, I paused and tried for a while to do this call out and do it with two mouth bits coming out, and really I couldn't find a very good way of doing it, but I've worked out a kind of bodge. But what you could do, if you're problem solving that, you could either do it from both of them and interpret it like that. You might drop a mark, but you don't know if you haven't seen the mark scheme. But what I did, or what I decided to do, is do that, and then I'm going to copy it. If you right click and drag something, you usually get these options. And then put the other one over there, and then just going to move it back bang on top of the other one. Hopefully. There we go. Which is alright, but you see the outline messes things up as well. And that's not quite in the right place. So what I'm going to do is get rid of the outline. So in the draw, whenever you've got an object, look for the coloured in bit, and then you have the specific tools for that object. Get rid of the outline. Do the same with this. Now it's passable. So I'm going to go with that. The text is welcome to Green Meadow Primary School. Should be able to add text to this, not in format shape. Oh, I'm trying to double click and that's not working. So again, in doubt, get your problem solving hat on. I'm just adding a text box. Now, as you've spotted, I'm not the best at typing, I'm not the best at PowerPoint, and you know there are going to be things that you're better at and worse at, and a lot of you watching this will probably be a lot better than me at PowerPoint. Spreadsheets are my thing, really. I'm going to centre that. I'm going to get rid of that open date, seems a bit silly now. Okay, and then I'm going to check that I've done everything we've been asked of. Actually, I don't think I have. There's a footer they asked for. Oh, insert a copy of the chart you created in task 3. And do that in a new slide. Maybe drag that down a bit. This is parent feedback, isn't it? So obviously you need to open your parent feedback. And copy that, right click and copy, or control and C if you prefer. Then if you right click and paste, you always get options, so just hover over them, see which one you like. I think I'm going to go with that. I don't really like that repeating that, so most one a bit weird. There you go, bit of a rhetorical question in there. I'm thinking it's big small actually, but then you'd probably have it on a smart board or thing, but no, I think I'll just get rid of that because I think the title speaks for itself. Get rid of this box, just click on it, press delete. Find the pointer that has the arrow bits on. Right. Green Meadow Primary School in the footer on all the slides. And also a bit of a rejig, I think. This should be at the start, shouldn't it? So I'm going to pop that to the start, which makes this pointless. So I'm going to right click on it and delete slide. This box didn't do anything, get rid of it. Pressing the delete key, and that enables me to drag this up a little bit and everything fits better. I might center that. Yeah, I'm happy now. And insert the footer as well. Apply to all, and stick it on every slide. You won't see it in this view, but you will see it when you do the actual slideshow itself. So if you want to see a slideshow, You can go to slideshow, I think. I tend to press F5, but yeah, you can do that. Use the arrow keys on the mouse to move through. Yeah, I'm happy enough. I would show that to parents without being embarrassed, and that's the stage you want to be at. Okay, because you always want to have the mindset of doing it in real life. Okay, so that's the PowerPoint task complete. Well, save it first, close it, and then you would upload. That would be complete.